Hey, y'all, come to work with me today. It starts very early in the morning. Look at that moon. Here we go. Lights on. Pit's open. Everything's still cold. We're going to load this pit up with everything we got cooking for that day. You can see there's some bellies going on. There's some mohawks going on, briskets, pulled pork, shoulders. Everything's going on in the pit right now. We're going to go ahead and get it fired up. I do like to cold start it. I think it gets better smoke penetration early. Lighten up Lottie Mae too. We got to do some ribs and cold smoking on her this morning. Two Fat's doing the majority of our bulk. Here we go. Season up them ribs. We're gonna cook these ribs till they're wrapped ready, and then we'll wrap them. So you can see we're loading everything up, getting it all cleaned up, getting all the seasons put on these ribs, and then we're gonna roll them on Lottie this morning. A little bit of Lawry's, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. Get them seasoned, get them on there. This is our first actual opening of the door since we started it that morning. So this is probably 4 hours into it. Got a good coal bed. We're going to let this fire crank back up, throw a little additive to it. Walk out front, get a front shot of a beautiful morning at Salt Pepper Oak. Checking them smokers. Look at that. The dream come true. All right, let's check it out. This is about 4.5 hours in. You can see everything's getting really good smoke, really good color. It's turning that mahogany red, and from there we'll start really developing bark now. We're going to move these mohawks off. They're ready. We're going to move some beef ribs around, just kind of move everything out of this hot spot. That grill right there burns really, really hot, but look, those mohawks are beautiful. Join us on Thursdays. We actually trim brisket. Now, if you don't know what a mohawk is, we can teach you. So Thursdays, check it out, one of our lives. Look at those beef ribs, pork shoulders, pork bellies, briskets. Everything's cooking. Everything's coming down to the end. This is, like I said, about 5 hours into the cook. Again, we're continually pulling these mohawks off. There they are. I call it confit, little beef tallow confit. Run that damper about 3/4 closed. Look at that beef rib. Beautiful beef ribs. Good bark. Look at the color of those ribs. We're getting good fat render. You can tell because it'll actually start pussing up like that. You see that? You'll see it now. It's time to wrap. It's got stretch marks in it. Really good looking color. Wrap it. Everything gets a little tallow on top so it'll rest overnight. Help kind of penetrate. Look at these mohawks. Beautiful. That's our chopped brisket. So if you ever eat our potato, that's it. Look at that brisket. That brisket is almost done. Pork shoulders coming off. Good bark, good color, good render of fat. Look at these sausages. Oh my gosh, beautiful. Jalapeno cheddar. That cheddar just oozes out of it. Briskets are done. $191. Finishing up the last little bit of the cook. There you go. Salt Pepper Oak, baby. Come check us out. 16940 Couple of Drive, past Christian, Mississippi.